It was Mark Poulton that packaged it. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already knowin'. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, U.S. Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not frontin'. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime Poulton. This is primetime Poulton. Let's go.
If you're in the game, then the stroke's the word. Don't take no rhythm, don't take no style. Got a thirst for killing, grab your body. Woo! Put your right hand out, give a firm handshake. Talk to me about that one big break. Spread your ear pollution both far and wide. Keep your contributions by your side. And strongest of men could be a winner, boy, and move quite well. Strongest of men. Strongest of men. You got your number down. Strongest of men. Say you're a winner, man, you're just a sinner now. Put your left foot out, keep it all in place. Work your way right into my face. First you try to bend me, you make my backbone slide. But when you find you bled me, skip on by, keep on. Stop it. Give me the business all night long. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're so together, boy. Stop it. Stop it. Say you're a winner, but man, you're just a sinner now. Better listen now. Said it ain't no joke. Let your conscience fail ya. Just do a stroke. Don't you take no chances. Keep your eye on top. Do your fancy dances. You can't stop. You just can't stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
and fro. The moral compass sets the stage. Big gravy's drawn on page. Gonna launch my own campaign. When it hits, we'll share the champagne. You don't wanna be a bum. Better see you back in type 1. Don't be a hater. We're indie comic creators. Going our own way. Making comics all night. And streaming all day. Bring you the stories and artwork you crave. Some call it crazy, we say it's brave. Indie comics revolution, brother. Haunted Pizza does it like no other. Haunted Pizza visionaries on the creative attack. Fulfillment time ain't no worry. Gonna get what you back. Week's feast is coming, but Steam is closed. Creative juices are flowing. Hit me with another dose. Don't be a hater. We're indie comic creators. Indie comics revolution, brother. Haunted Pizza does it like no other. Haunted Pizza. Haunted Pizza. Well, let's go.
What's up, guys? It's the Moral Compass, the Fulfillment King, and this is Haunted Pizza Now Funding. Today we got a special guest. We got Alfred Paige joining us to talk about his project, Footpath Dangerous Nights. If you guys remember the day it launched, we had Alfred on the channel, and now it's closing down. There's a little less than 2 days left. We're going to see where he's at now, see if it's funded, and see if we can get him a little further along. But first, let's say hello to the chat. First in the chat, as always. We got Ice Pick Mark Penguin in the house. He says, Footpath, Dangerous Nights, 32 pages of heart-pounding, rapid-fire action for fans of G.I. Joe, Birds of Prey, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sharing the link. Go back it, guys. Please do. And he says it's on Kickstarter, so it wasn't nerfed by the new Indiegogo updates. Yeah, mass hysteria with the Indiegogo updates. Secret perks are no longer active. My poor friend John Malin launched Black Riding Hood with the secret perk that everyone's interested in. I help manage his campaign, so I'm getting all sorts of emails saying where they're at. Well, they're gone, guys. The new Indiegogo does not do secret tiers. So if you got in early, you're good. If not, I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing I can do for you. We also got Sheldon Martin in the house. He says, hey, everybody, what's the good word? We're promoting comics today. Speaking of comic books, I would be remiss to not mention my own. I'm talking Gun Goth. Me, Enrico Botta, and Dexter Weeks. We're going to be at Garden State Comic Fest November 15th and 16th. That's a little over 2 weeks away. And we're going to have Gun Goth blind bags with us. Blind bags are all the rage in the comic industry now. And we got Gun Goth blind bags. We got 13 different covers. That's your possibilities here. You get one of 13 different covers. Me, Dex, and Enrico will be there to sign them for you. We'll have Gun Goth prints. Every purchase gets a Renzo Rodriguez Gun Goth poster. We'll even have a couple of the box sets that include all 13 covers and the Art of Gun Goth book. So hopefully if you're in the Vineland area, come check us out. It's a real short trip for me, only about a 20-minute drive. Sheldon Martin says, secret tiers, public tiers now, indeed. I shouldn't laugh. Anyway, guys, we got Alfred Paige on. I'm going to bring him on right now. We're going to get right down to business and talk Footpath Dangerous Nights on Kickstarter for a little less than 2 more days. Let's bring him on. What's up, Alfred? Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I always love talking comic books, but when I get to do it,
that's right.
Talking with friends, it's even better.
That's right.
You were here for the launch of Footpath, Dangerous Nights. How's the campaign been for you?
The campaign's been going good. Right now we're at 44, I think, 07. We got 167 pledges, I believe. And the next reward goal is at 200. So keep them coming. We're still working.
That's awesome. So you guys are funded. That's great news. And the book looks fantastic. We're going to go over the book. But last time we had you on the channel, I don't think we really talked much about you. What I want to know is, how did you fall in love with comic books?
I'm a little bit, I might be a little bit older than you. So I was there in the beginning of Image and all that. And
I think
that
we're about the same
influence.
age. I'm an Image kid. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you look like 40, so I'm just assuming.
52.
So, oh yeah. Actually, we are the same age. So
Yeah.
so that realm of era is comics. The excitement is what got me into it. With the moving from Marvel to Image when all those guys went over.
Yeah.
And just that excitement. I used to love I'll tell you what got me into comic books, the back page that they had. Where you go to the back page, the Wildcats, Youngblood, and it tells you all the comics coming out,
Yeah.
all the crossovers, all the appearances. That classic back page that they used to have.
Yeah, no, I agree. For me, my favorite of all time is Rob Liefeld. So I would get all the Extreme books, and I would love the back pages where they talk to like all the different artists, and you would learn about them. They all seemed like rock stars. They seemed like the coolest guys around. I tell everyone there was no bigger excitement than the 90s comic book scene. You went to a comic book convention, and like, people were mobbing those guys' tables. I remember going to the Philadelphia Comic Con, and it was like the first time Image was going to be there. Extreme had a booth, and people were just like handing them fistful of money for their books and everything. It was incredible.
Yeah, back then the dream was to get into Image Comics. That's the dream. I submitted to Image Comics about 7 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
well,
I never made it in.
Thanks to crowdfunding, now the dream is just doing it all yourself. I mean, I had a little bit of a taste of Image. I worked with Rob Liefeld on Avengelyne, and that was awesome, but nothing really compares to like having your own company and being your own boss and basically calling your own shots and doing whatever you want. And that's what you've been doing now with Page One Comics.
Yes, that's right.
When did that all start for you?
Maybe about 2 years ago, because I was with a couple of companies. Things happen, of course, things happen with companies and stuff like that. So
yeah, I
just decided to go Page One Comics and just do it myself and have full control over it. And it's been working out. I mean, say again?
How long has your company been around?
For Page One Comics, about 2 years.
Nice.
But I've been doing comic books. I've been doing comic books before that.
Yeah, and you guys, you've put out a bunch of comics so far, right? I know there's Blowtorch.
Yeah, we did. We did the Blowtorch run. Correct. When we started Page One Comics, I started the Blowtorch run, which is very successful, in Daisy Chain, and now we're doing the Footpath run.
Nice. We got Nicholas Gear in the chat. He says Rob Liefeld making millions and couldn't even draw a fee. Nicholas, get over it, man. He didn't draw your cover. Yeah, you got to move on, Nicholas. We got Genuine Comics in the house. He says hello, Mark and Alfred Paige. Yeah, what's up? Dude?
Hey,
thank you for joining us. And greetings, chat. Nicholas says he's never going to move on from that. Yeah, so Blowtorch, I love the look of Blowtorch. Footpath looks incredible, and you and I, we've talked a lot about Footpath, because after you guys do this Footpath Dangerous Nights, Footpath and my girl, Gun Goth, are going to team up for a book called Hostile Assets, which I'm really looking forward to. And, speaking of being like Image fans and there from the beginning, you hooked me right away when you said, I see this as being the female version of the Kindred, which teamed up Grifter and Backlash. And I was like, oh, like you have me. So
I mean, it worked out so well because I actually based Footpath after Backlash. I mean, I was really a big Backlash fan, so that same incentive was there. So that was awesome.
Yeah, that Backlash book by Brett Booth, one of the all-time great, best-looking books of all time, I think, especially from that era. Brett Booth was just on another level. I love the look of his characters.
Brett Booth, when he first came in, I guess the more skinny look that he used to draw with Backlash and Grifter, and where everybody was drawing bulky, like Rob, Jim Lee, even Mark Sylvester. Everybody's drawing more build or muscle.
Yeah.
And Brett Booth came in with a more slick look. It was really good.
Yeah, I really loved that. I especially loved his Backlash Spider-Man crossover. I think Spider-Man's never looked better.
Yeah, one of the best. One of the best looking crossovers that came out.
Yeah. Nicholas Gears says Rob called Booth Timu Jim Lee. I love Rob, but I'm gonna have to disagree with him. I love me some Brett Booth. Genuine Comics says Backlash should have become an A-list character. Man, it's a shame that DC is not really doing anything with Backlash or the Wildstorm characters in general. Sheldon says, I suppose now is a good time to announce my new characters called Footlash and Backpath. Sheldon's a jokester. All right. Let's before we have a little Hostile Assets reveal, but first let's take a look at the Footpath Dangerous Knights campaign page. I'm going to bring it up and we're going to share it with the people in the chat. By the way, 120 people watching, guys. We're talking Footpath Dangerous Knights on Kickstarter for 2 more days. So let's help Alfred out and get him. He's already funded. Let's get him a little more. All right, here's the campaign page. Let's play that trailer. There's the trailer. The book looks amazing. The artwork's incredible. Alfred, tell us a little bit about your creative team.
So the team on it, Marcelo Salaza, is actually one of the first artists I worked with when I got into comic books. So it's fantastic to come around full circle to work with them again after so many years. Matthias Hove is the colorist on the book. I recently met him on a crossover I did before this one called Beards and Bullets, with his colors with the spectacular. And when I did the pages for this, he was like, "Can I do a test page?" And when he sent it back, I was like, "Well, that's it. I can't see it looking no other way." So he got on, and then my letterer, Sade Temafonte, is a vet in the comic book industry. She's like the letterer for Catwoman and these other DC books. So, and I met her at a convention by her husband. You know, her husband came to my table. I had a table, and her husband came to the table and said, "Let me see your book." He said, "This was great, but my wife could do better than this." I was like, "Well, who's your wife?" And then she came over, and then from that point, she's been part of my team from that day. So it's been great.
That's awesome. We got a question in the chat from Genuine Comics. He wants to know, why is the character called Footpath?
Why not? I mean, like I said, I'm from a era of image, so everybody has some kind of code name or a secondary name. So I was playing around with names. I said Footpath. It just sounded good to me. It's easy to say, easy to remember. So
tell us a little bit about her. I know you said one of your inspirations was Backlash, but who is she? What's her powers?
She don't have powers. She's a martial artist. She's a trained martial artist. Her bio is right there too. But she's a trained martial artist. She's a young girl that's born into a rich family with issues that she had with her father, and all that plays out in the pages of chess as she builds this relationship with Blowtorch, the other person on the team. So her and her boyfriend Blowtorch is going to start developing this relationship. Think of it as like a Jean Grey Cyclops type of rocky relationship.
Now, you mentioned chess. This is another one of your titles at Page One Comics.
Mm-hmm.
It's a command headquarters of espionage and strategic strikes. What would you say they are? Kind of like a Wildcats type team?
Yeah, like a personal agenda strike team. I would say between a cyber force, not really a cyber force and the GI Joe, because they don't work for the government. They work on the personal agenda missions.
And
sometimes say again.
I was going to say, and her boyfriend Blowtorch is also part of this team. And these are books. These are books that you have readily available. You can even get them in the campaign as add-ons. Correct?
That's correct. Chess 1 is already a stretch goal that was free. So if you on the Kickstarter, you pledge, Chess issue 1 is already free for you. And at 200, we're going to release Chess issue 2.
Nice. Yeah, I backed and I got all the Blowtorch back issues. I love the look of that character, so I'm hoping to see more of him, not just in hopefully in Footpath, but maybe if you and I can keep collaborating, Blowtorch will pop up some more.
Yeah, I look forward to that, definitely. On this campaign, if you go further down, one of the books that's available as an add-on through the digital is Blowtorch Bad Roads 1 and 2. And that book actually won 2 awards for best story and best lettering. So if the trailer is also down there, further down, if you want to show the trailer for that particular book, so people could see that they could get that too. There it is, right there.
All right, let's check this out.
This is the trailer for Blowtorch Bad Roads 1 and 2. It's an award-winning comic book, so definitely get a chance, check it out.
Check it out. A car like that's gotta be worth a few bucks, right? Money on the able, man. You take the van, and I'll meet you back at the farm. Come on, Dwight. We were supposed to be having quite one. You know, a clerk working in a place like this sees a fella in a hood and a mask walk through the door. You might jump to conclusions. I'm just here for gas. Huh? Hey! Those guys just stole my car. Do you know them? Look, I don't get involved in stuff like this. You can use the payphone to call the cops. I don't need the cops. I asked if you knew them. They're coming here from time to time looking for booze and cigarettes. A pair of punks. I need details. I can track my car. I just need to know where to find them. There's a farm about 3 miles west of here. Some bad folks call that place their own. Those punks included. That's where you'll find your car. You watch yourself out there. You don't want to mess with the wrong people. No, you don't.
Man, that was awesome. That
Yeah.
was like a little mini movie.
Yeah. And again, that comic book won an award for best story and best lettering. So definitely check it out. And as an add-on, if you get that package.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
I was enthralled with it. I could have watched the whole thing if you made a whole thing into a movie. That was incredible, man. All right, let's dive into Footpath though. Let's go over all the perks you have for this. You have a bunch of different covers. Who is this cover by?
so the first two covers is by Edson Isles, who's coincidentally is the artist on Footpath Gun Goth. So the first two covers by Edson Isles and Leah Kemp. And we got two variations. You got a regular one and one with the chest symbol background as well.
Yeah, it looks great. One thing I want to know about the character, her ponytail. I love it. It's almost kind of like Spawn's cape. It has a life of its own. What is that?
Yeah,
is
well,
that
you know, like I
purposeful?
said, well, you know, like I said, I Footpath is like a base off Backlash.
Yeah.
So what Brett Booth used to do is every time he drew Backlash, the whips is to accentuate the cover. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I try to use Footpath here to do is that same chemistry. It's to like to add extra flair to the cover, or give her movement a little bit more detail and stuff like that, and it works out. And now I see a lot of people are long hair, so hey, it seems to work out.
Yeah, no, I love it. Then we got cover C. This is by
Dodie Eka and Jorn Kakra. Yeah, and it's just a cover to give you an idea of everything Footpath will be facing in her future. So that's awesome. She's ready to face everything. Yep.
And those robots in the background, they remind me a lot of that robot from G.I. Joe. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I mean, if G.I. Joe is one of your inspirations, man, even better.
Yeah, I told Dodie Eka, I said, let's have her face everything. Anything you can think of. Ninjas, tanks, helicopters. Let's give an idea that, of the things you're gonna have to face in all her issues in her timeline.
And then we got cover D.
Yeah, that's a pin up William Rez did, and I just liked it, so I just made it a cover. It's simple, fantastic. But I like it. So yeah.
And the darts, they're her signature weapon.
Yep, her darts is her trademark weapon. She has 3 types of darts that she throws: sleeping gas, liquid nitrogen, and explosive. So it allows her to either be stealth, make the distraction for the team, or when you don't have you have characters that don't have powers, they still need an advantage. And these 3 darts, the option of 3 darts, give her an advantage on how she uses it to get into tight places.
And then you have cover E.
That's right, Brian Silverbacks, an incredible artist. Uprise the last 2 or 3 years, he has really made a name for himself in the comic book business with the covers he's been doing. His covers is tripled in value. You know what I mean? So if you're a collector, or you know who Brian Silverbacks is, you know to get that cover and hold on to it. Looks
great. And now we're going to take a look at some of the interior pages. By the way, I really like these animated little gifts that you have on your page. It really
that's
brings
Jonathan. That's Jonathan Hendrick all the way. He put the time together to put this page together, and he did a fantastic job in the presentation.
Nice. It looks great. This artwork's incredible. Colors are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And
like I said, that's the first page I got back from the colorist. So I was like, once he sent it, I was like, well, I don't want to do change you. You know what I'm saying? You might as well stay on there. So
without spoiling the book for people, what is Footpath's mission in this?
Well, for those that do follow my titles, they know in Blowtorch Bury the Past, I started a storyline about these resurrected experiments that they came across. And that storyline continues in here a little bit as Footpath is taking a mission to check out a lab that's underneath this mansion, and the only way she gets to this lab is this one night that they have this mega party and the mansion's open. So she's going to sneak onto the mansion, sneak down to the bottom, check the lab out, and her mission is to destroy the lab if she finds one. But she's going to go down there and bump into one of the resurrected experiments and have a hard time. So it's an all action comic book. It's a fun action scenes, and Marcelo's doing an amazing job. I collaborate on the story with Jonathan Hendry. So yeah, you're gonna get something special with this one. You're gonna get an action movie with this one.
Nice. By the way, we got 155 people watching on X, YouTube, Facebook. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit notifications, give us a thumbs up. We're talking Footpath Dangerous Nights with creator Alfred Paige. There's 2 days left for it on Kickstarter. Make sure you grab a copy. We got a question from the chat. The sharpshooter wants to know, where does she carry those darts?
Actually, we just redesigned that for gun goggles. It's like a rotating cup on her wrist.
Yeah,
she loads. So we made it more noticeable in the upcoming crossover, because her first design was in her wrist. It was on her back, but now we changed it to an upgraded design. So now it's actually like Black Widow. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah,
but it's like a thing on her wrist that she could stick her darts in, and the ones that she wants, she could shoot out into her hand.
Nice. Man, I really love this page after she makes the costume change and enters the mansion.
Yeah, that's the first page of her going into the party after the double plate splash where she came through the window, knocked the guy through the window, and she changed into the outfit, changed into this dress, and now she's going to try and make her way through the party and somehow get to the lower levels of the lab.
Yeah. All out action in this. It looks incredible. Yeah, I definitely do get some Black Widow vibes, Backlash vibes. So
that's right.
This is going to have a ton of action in it. Great.
And even on that page, you want an example of how she used the darts. You see in that one, she hit the guy in the head with the electric nitrogen dart.
Oh yeah.
He fell to the ground. His head popped open. So
I love it.
So her darts, the variation of her darts give her different ways that she can handle the situation that she's in. Nice.
And I love the artwork, the different style panels that the artist is doing. Yeah, this definitely, I definitely get my 90s fix with this book.
Yeah, a fun action book, a book that you're gonna, my thing is, when we used to buy image books back in the days, you used to read them over and over.
Yeah,
constantly. You know what I mean? So that's the type of comic book I want to give y'all. A fun action book that you're gonna read over and over. You want to keep looking at it because it's just so many things to look at, and that's what we're aiming for. So definitely pick this up if you get a chance.
Yeah, no, definitely. You're speaking my language. That's what I try to do at Haunted Pizza. Just make fun, action-packed comic books. Sheldon Martin in the chat says, "Amazing rack." And he also says, "Talk about a killer head cold." But oh,
the liquid nitrogen dart. Yeah, right. All right, but that's just an example of how she uses her darts and to sneak in, make distractions. It just gives her the darts give her the ability to cope with different situations, and and for the lack of powers, it still gives her a single out situation that she could use.
We got Agent Cub in the house. Jacob Barry says, "What's going on?" What's up, Jacob? We're just talking Footpath.
Jacob there.
Footpath Dangerous Nights. Footpath soon to be teaming up with Gun Goth. Jacob did a cover for us.
Yes, he did.
Turned out fantastic. And
thank you so much.
Yeah, we're gonna have a cover reveal later on in the show. We're gonna reveal Dexter Weeks' cover for Hostile Assets.
That's right.
Looking forward to that. Let's go over the rewards. $8 digital. Do you do digital with all your campaigns?
Yes. It's always have a digital reward available. So
Nice.
and this one
Yeah.
comes, I believe, with the digital and the black and white print and the script. I think there's an option there. You get the script as well.
Wow, that's awesome.
So for anybody that's looking to write comics or being new to writing comics, you get a Jonathan Hendrick example script that you could follow along with. And hey, he's one of the best. So
Yeah, no. In previous campaigns, I've done script books. I print them comic size, and they usually do really well. There's always aspiring comic book writers out there wanting to know what a comic book script should look like. I know at one point I was one of those people. I didn't really know what a comic book script was supposed to look like until I worked for DC Comics, and they were like, "No, it needs to be just like this." And I was like, "Oh, this is like a hidden secret." So if you're an aspiring writer, you'll definitely want this digital copy with the script. It'll be very helpful for you. You got physical rewards. The physical book is $10. Can't beat that. 32 pages. All the color covers available. And it comes with the digital copy as well.
That's right. So you could save one, read the other, you know what I mean, depending on how you like to read. But you got both options.
What's your preference as a comic book fan? Do you still love that physical book in your hands?
Yeah, I need physical.
Yeah,
I need physical.
Same here. I mean, I think it's great, especially like if you're traveling and you can just like pull up your phone or your iPad and download a book. But when I spend time at the house, when I just want to do some reading, I have to have that physical book in my hand. I gotta have the
physical.
Yeah.
But my kids use what is it, tab reader or something like that? Yeah. They can't read physical. I mean, I'm like, these kids today are different. They don't do books no more. Everything's online, so they're not used to holding a book to read it. Everything's online, and it's crazy. So this day and age, digital might, depending on some people, might be bigger than the physical. Yeah, but me, I'm physical all the way. I need the physical.
Especially us being publishers. I don't know. There's just an art form in that printed book, especially when you're starting to do different formats, square bound, hardcover, stuff like that. I just love the artistry in printed books. So, but like you said, the new generation, like they're digital all the way.
Yeah, they don't even. I mean, they got. I mean, some classes still got school books, of course, textbooks. But for the most part, everything's online. Everything that they need to do, all lessons and what they need to read, and everything is usually online. So textbooks is not like what it was when we went to school and reading books. The idea of reading books like when we went to school. They get a book assignment now. My daughter had a book assignment. Like Moby Dick, for example. They don't get the book. They gotta go online and read it. So it's crazy. So we had to carry all these books home and do this stuff. So
Sheldon Martin said a comic script wouldn't happen to be misplaced loose leaf papers and scattered sticky notes, would it? I mean, we
kind of upgraded since that. Yeah, it kind of upgraded from there, but
Sheldon, Sheldon, I've read your scripts. You have your script's perfectly fine. So you can get covers A and B physical for $18. You save $2 there, and again, it comes with the digital cover E also available. Now that's one of the exclusive covers. That's going to be $20, and then here we go. You get the whole digital collection. We're talking Blowtorch and Daisy Chain. And that's all for $35. And of course, you get Footpath with it. And then for retailers out there, if you want to carry Footpath in your store, you can get 10 copies, covers A and B, $49. That's a great deal. Over 50% savings right there. And then if you want all the covers, if you're a completist, that's covers A through E, $50. And then the full retailer reward tier, 15 covers, 15 copies of covers A, B, and E, $75. And
you get that Brian Silverback. You get that Brian Silverback's exclusive with that as well. So
very nice. And then you're offering the Jonathan Hendricks digital collection, quite a library of titles he has. That's over 550 pages of comics content. Comes with Footpath #1. That's $100. And oh wow, you even have Jonathan will write your comic for you. 8 pages of your idea, $200. If you're a aspiring creator out there, you have a character but you don't know what to do. Here's your chance. You can have Jonathan write it for you. $200.
And that also comes with the digital package as well. So it's $200 for the digital package and the 8 pages of script. So
nice.
Take advantage of that.
You can also
for
get
any new artists.
Can also get drawn in for $250. There's 5 slots available. You can be part of this comic. Who knows?
Well, there's 4 slots available. One person picked one up, so there's 4 slots available left. Yeah, nice. there's 4 slots still available. So if you're interested in that, this is the time to get into it because we're about to. He's about to do that page. So
yeah. Who knows? Maybe you could be getting kicked in the face or having a dart stuck into your head in the comic.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah. And there's the page that you'll be featured on. That's awesome. That's a fun reward. And then you got the original artwork reward tier. That's Brian's cover right there. Only $300. That's a steal for an original art collector right there.
And that's already gone. Somebody picked that up early.
Forget that.
Yeah, somebody picked that. Like I said, Brian Silverbacks. With people who know who he is.
Yeah,
somebody smart to get that early because his value and his covers are doubling and stuff like that coming out.
Nice.
So
nice, and we've already talked about the digital books. They're all available as add-ons. So you can shop a la carte like I did. I got the whole Blowtorch series. And we watched that Blowtorch trailer. I can't wait to read the book. It looks incredible. Same with the Jonathan's titles. They're all available as add-ons as well. And that'll do it for all the rewards. Alfred, you put together a great-looking book and a great-looking campaign page. We're in the home stretch now. Let's check. We got 45 hours to go. Yeah, $4,407. You're well past your goal. Where does this compare with your other campaigns? Are you noticing like you're trending upwards with your books?
I can't say now I'm really big into Kickstarter. I was going through Diamond before Diamond had the situation going on. I did do Kickstarters back in the days, and some of them was successful. But in the last 2 years, especially since the Blowtorch run, it's been going up. The interest been going up. I did chess, and when I started chess, the idea was always to do singular books for the characters as well. So we started off with Pinpoint, which is ended up at Big Dog Inc. for a little while and became a crowd favorite. And then the last 2 years I did the Blowtorch run, which now he's the crowd favorite. So I'm hoping that energy goes to Footpath and everybody that's been reading my titles that's loved the characters so far go back into Footpath, and then next year it will roll back into a new chess comic book.
Nice. And you have all these individual issues. Are you thinking about putting together some trade paperback collections of the books?
Yep. There's going to be a Barrows trade and a chess trade that will be coming out next year. We're setting it up, and nice. Yeah, we got a lot of things coming. So
yeah, Guys, definitely jump on Footpath. You're going to want to know all about her. Next year, she teams up with Gungoth and Hostile Assets. Alfred, what made you come up with this idea, and why did you want to pitch it to me?
You had a cover of Gungoth, that looked like that reminded me of Grifter with the green jacket. And and when we started talking, I was like, "Hey, Mark, man, your character your character fits that role. I mean, how would you be interested in following up on the storyline I want to do?" And then when you started talking 90s comics and our love for those type of comic books that we both fell in, and it just worked out because we was both on the same page with what I was trying to, with what I want to give to readers now. It's that same feeling that we had when we used to read those comic books. So that's it.
Definitely. And it's been a lot of fun working on that crossover book. It started out Footpath and Gungoth, and then you were like, "Hey, can US Assassin make a cameo?" And I was like, "Sure." And then we were talking about it more, and I was like, "Why don't you throw in some more characters from US Assassin? Throw in Slither, throw in Zero Face. You threw in another one of your characters. Blowtorch makes an appearance, and
that's right.
And I think for fans of both of our books, it's going to be a lot of fun to see all these cameo appearances, and hopefully it leads to more books with our cast of characters moving forward. So we have a ton of covers for this. Almost, it's starting to rival the 13 covers of Gungoth #1 with all the covers we got. But
it started out like 2 covers, and then we've been lucky enough to have all these people jump in, and these people in the industry jump in and really turn this crossover into something special. So
I mean, Jacob Bear, who's worked at DC, he's worked at Image. He saw everyone doing their covers, and he said, "Hey, I want to do one," and he sent me one, and it was killer. But once we started incorporating all these new characters, I had an idea for a cover, and I ran it by you, and I was like, "I'm going to have Dexter do this." I'm gonna share it now. Let's bring it up. This is Dexter Week's cover for Hostile Assets coming next year. Let me bring it up. Here we go. This is a play on the Thunderbolts movie poster. It says, "When your assets become liabilities, hostile assets, Gungoth, Footpath." Even has the little asterisk mark there. Let's blow it up so people can really get a good look at this. There we go.
And what I love about this cover is that you get a play on both sides. So you get Slither Face, you get US Assassin, you get Blowtorch, you get Pinpoint. You get people from both sides of the crossover. And fantastic cover.
Yeah, both companies well represented on this. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. But you're going to need that first part of the story. You're going to need to find out about Footpath. So make sure you back her book on Kickstarter. You got 2 days left. And then early 2026, we're going to be back with Hostile Assets. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great cover.
Not only Footpath, get Footpath and Gungoth. Remember, both of them. You need both of them to lead into the crossover. So if you're going to get one, get the other. You know what I mean? If you already got Gungoth, make sure to get this Footpath Dangerous Knights. If you want to get Dangerous Knights, make sure to backtrack and get Gungoth. So you'll be ready for the crossover when it comes out in February? I think we're planning for.
Yeah, I think we're shooting for February. Sheldon says awesome cover. When do you plan to have Footpath fulfilled?
Just at that time, February.
Yeah,
we're going to get past Christmas. We're going to get past Christmas. The book is already started. Colors, artwork. Marcelo's doing incredible pages. I mean, the pages you don't see is actually more incredible than the ones that's posted. I mean, he's really going crazy with it. And we're gonna be wrapping it up soon. And we're aiming for that February month to be fulfilled. For everybody to be fulfilled.
Nice. And there's already plenty of pages finished for Hostile Assets, guys. So Alfred's a real pro. He runs his company well. There's nothing to fear with his books. They're going to be fulfilled.
Yes.
I can't say enough great things about his books. The work looks incredible for everything you're doing. Before we wrap this up, is there anything else you want the 156 people watching right now to know about Footpath?
If you after you get this book, you could go back and get the chess books. Like I said, some are available. The PDFs will be available if you hit 100. Once chess 1 is open now. So if you want to read that, you get the back history on chess. Not only get the back history on Footpath and the rest of the members of the chess team. And if you hit 200, you're gonna open up issue 2, and along with that and the digital package with everything else, you get a full run of who Footpath is, and you get a chance to see her.
Nice.
And also, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And also, I'm with Page One Comics. I'm in the joint venture with Comicsburg Comics, and they also have 4 Kickstarters going on right now, which is Marvin Wayne with the Blaine action figure Kickstarter, D.B.
Nice.
Brown with Thick of Thieves, Grant Legger Memoirs, the Memoirs book. So, and a book called Trillion. So if you get a chance, go to Comicsburg and look at all the Kickstarters that we have going on, and jump on. Marvin's book is actually closing, I think, in 20 hours. He's a little bit under. So if you get a chance, check out these books, check out these Kickstarters, and come on and support. We'll love it.
Nice. That action figure campaign that's been coming across my feed a lot. That figure looks amazing.
Yeah. He went out. He went all out. Like I said, I'm new to action figures. I'm actually in talks with doing some of my own. I did one before in the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
I did one before in the Kickstarter, but it wasn't as advanced as Marvin's doing his.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing his. His figure could do everything. Everything moves. You know what I mean? So it's like more of an upgraded figure. And we're looking to bring those things back. So the only way to bring those action figures back is the support. You know what I mean? So definitely go check it out. Blaine Kickstarter, action figure Kickstarter by Marvin Wayne, Comicsburg. Go check it out and add it to your Christmas present.
Awesome. Before we go, Alfred, got any Halloween plans?
Nah, I don't do that no more.
No.
I turn my lights off.
Oh.
Actually, you know what's funny about Halloween now? It's so different. It's adults outside drinking, which is it never used to be like that. It used to be like trick or treat, whatever. Yeah. Now they got adult Halloween. So they got the Jello shot or alcohol products.
So my neighborhood,
and for the adults, not for kids. Not for kids, but for the adults. You go there and just sit down and have Jello shots, and I'm like, oh wow, this is crazy.
Oh, it's a big party in my neighborhood. There's adults driving around in golf carts, drinking. They're having more fun than the kids.
yeah, it's not even the kids' holiday no more. Last year, I'm new to Florida. I'm new to Florida, and last year, my cousin was here, and he's like, yo, can we go out? I was like, I'll take you on the block. I didn't really know nobody yet.
Yeah.
Man, I walked around. I'm like, I would take him back home and come back here by myself. Well, it's an adult party out here. The music, they got the music in the street. They're dancing. Everybody got like a little bar in the garage. I'm like, oh, I gotta take you back home. It's no candy out here.
All right, before we go, if there's people out there that want to learn more about Page One Comics, where are you at on social media? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube? Where can they find you?
So on Facebook, of course, if you know me as Page Alfred, I'm on Page Alfred on Facebook. I'm also got a page called Project Chess, which all my chess titles and information is on. So you can look for that, Project Chess. Chess is abbreviated, C.H.E.S.S. And along with that, Page One Comics is an association with Comicsburg. So you can go to comicsburg.com and as well get all my titles there as well.
Nice. Alfred, I want to thank you so much for joining me today to talk Footpath. Guys, there's only 2 days left to go grab a copy. You won't regret it. The book looks fantastic. And, I want to thank the chat for joining us and asking Alfred questions. Thanks so much, Alfred. We're going to wrap this up. Guys, I will be back this Sunday. We're talking 30 Days of Night on the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club. Make sure you watch the movie and then join us in the chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody enjoy your Halloween. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.